Simona, aka Samira Cooper, moved from her native home in Italy in 2012 with her triplet boys who were nearly 3 years old, Lorenzo, Giulio and Gabriele. Samira struggled to find home help to assist her with her 3 boys while their father travelled for work. But to put this story into context, you need to understand that 2 of her triplet boys suffer from a form of cerebral palsy, as they shared the same placenta and sadly were starved of oxygen at birth. Hi Samira.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us today.
It's my pleasure.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your pregnancy and when you found out that you were having triplets?
Oh, yes. So my pregnancy was amazing, was fantastic. I was feeling very good all the time. I want to do a step back, tell you that during my first ecography, I was really surprised and happy to know that I was waiting for twins.
Twins?
Yes. I was very excited because I had twins in my family, so I was very happy. And you know, after 1 month you have to repeat the ecography and look this every month, no?
Yeah.
At the second ecography, my doctor scared me a bit because she said, "Oh my God." I said, "Ah, what's happened?"
Yes.
And she told me, "You are waiting for triplet."
Oh my goodness.
I said, "Come on, don't joke with me."
No way.
I started laughing like a crazy. The point is that 2 boys are identical twins,
Okay.
and one boy was in another placenta. So what's happened with identical twins? They will share from 1 to in 2 in 48 hours.
Okay.
So maybe what's happened was that during the first ecography,
They were still together.
they were
and then
still
they
together,
split.
and then they
Exactly.
will split.
Exactly. Perfect. So I believe you were having all boys. You found out you're having boys. And then you delivered at 32 weeks, right? Can you
Yes.
tell me about that? How did that happen?
Actually, I have 3 boys, Lorenzo, Giulio, and Gabriele.
Nice names.
Thank you. I had an emergency delivery
Okay.
at 32 weeks. And what's happened, this is give some brain damage to the twins that they were in the same placenta.
Because of the same placenta?
In the same placenta, they got brain damage, and later on we discovered that they have like partial cerebral palsy.
Oh my goodness. And so which 2 are they?
Giulio and Gabriele.
Oh, the 2 G's.
Yes, the 2 G.
And Lorenzo?
Lorenzo, thanks God, is fine because he wasn't attached to the brain damage because he was in another placenta.
So how did that happen? Does that mean he's starved of oxygen, the twins, when you were born? How did that happen?
Because I had high blood pressure.
Okay.
I'm feeling very bad. I'm feeling also sleeping. We were risk our life, 4 of us.
My goodness.
that time.
Was this nearer to the end of the pregnancy or all through the pregnancy?
No, only 30
On the day?
takes. On the day. It was
I know
emergency.
exactly that
Yeah,
feeling.
because during my pregnancy, the blood pressure was fine. Just, it was on 13 July 2019, I feeling bad during the day. In the night, I had high blood pressure, like wow, like
Oh my
immediately.
goodness. And it comes on so suddenly, because I had high blood pressure when I was giving birth to the twins, and I was absolutely fine, and then next minute, through the roof, your body kind of goes into a shock, right?
Yes, exactly. All of us, we were risk our life. So it's a miracle for me that we are here.
So when 3 boys were born, did they have to spend any time in ICU or?
Yes, Yes. I want to use this verb because I receive them one by one at home. The first one stay in ICU for 20 days, the second one for 30 days, the smallest one for 40 days.
And who was the smallest? Which?
Gabriele.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yes.
So, can you explain more about the boy's condition in as much detail?
Yes, basically we noticed some different between Giulia and Gabriele and Lorenzo.
Oh, so you didn't know at birth?
No, I didn't know about that. No, and no doctor told me something. No one doctor. We noticed during their first birthday, Lorenzo was start to walk. The other two, they were not able even to sit down.
Because of the strength in their body, they didn't have that strength, right? Because it's a muscle weakness.
Exactly, exactly. So at the age of 1 year and a half, the father of the kids and I, we think they need to start immediately some physiotherapy. And we start the physiotherapy, and we never stop with physiotherapy till now.
So from 1 till now, the boys have gone to 10, right?
Yes, exactly, 10 on July. But thanks God, physiotherapy working.
Okay.
So now they're able to walk, to run, to jump in the trampoline, up and down from the stairs. But they have very nice way to walk. I call them, you look like Rayman, Dustin Hoffman, because they walk like this. It's very funny.
Oh, that's sweet.
So we discover exactly the diagnosis at the age of 5 years.
Okay, in Italy or Dubai?
In Italy. Okay. Till that moment, we didn't know why these guys, these two boys, has delayed on their development, physically and mentally. So in Italy, they told me that they have cerebral palsy, but thanks God, it's a partial one.
Okay.
It's attached only the brain. It's a neurological. So they recover with their physical issue. They are fine now, but unfortunately, at the age of 10 till almost 10, they don't talk at all.
Oh, they don't talk?
They don't talk at all. And they are very sensitive boys. Of course, we try alternative way to talk. And as mother, I understand
with you. Of course,
them
of
100%.
Of course.
We have a beautiful relationship because we just
You're
kissing
their mother.
and hugs, kiss, hugs all the time.
My goodness.
If they want something, they want water, they take the glass. So I understand that they want water. If they want food, they go to the fridge. Very in a easy way. They are helping me.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
The boys are in school?
Yes, of course. Lorenzo is going in an international school, and Giulia and Gabriele are going to Rashid Center for Determined One.
Oh wow, okay.
And we are very happy.
Bet they love it.
They love it. We are very happy as parents because with this school, thanks to this school, they are improving a lot. They are now they are able to drink alone from the glass. They are able to feed alone, not in a total way, partial way, but they can do now.
It's more than they could before they got there.
Exactly. Right? So very happy. We are very happy that kids going to school.
And I think that also gives you some time for you, right? I mean, now that the boys are all three are at school, you get time for you. And I really take my hat off to you because when you're a mother of three, your hands are always full. And because your children needed even extra support, you couldn't really manage a 9 till 5 job. So you're very creative. Can you tell us what you did to I suppose, help pay the bills, but also to keep your mind occupied and help you have time for you?
Exactly. So basically, I'm graduated in economics, a 15 years experience in Italy as a consultant in marketing, in financial consultant. I was a very huge experience, but with the condition of my kids, I cannot get a full-time job. Sometimes was hard also get a part-time job because the father of the kids is traveling every week since we arrived here. So at the beginning I was struggling with this situation. 3 small boys, 2 years and a half. Julie and Gabriele, they didn't work. I had a babysitter, but I mean, it was very hard for me. Then when they will start to go to the school, and I found our lovely babysitter. She's with us since 5 years.
She lives in, she helps.
She's living. She's I can tell she's second mother because she loved too much my boys. And at that point, I want to find something for me, so I create my own job. I start to open a blog, events, talking about events like fashion, music, culture, food, Italian food.
Yummy.
And also promoting some Italian events, also international events, by the way. And after that, I open my license and I organize events as well.
Okay.
So I am in the field of media and the events as well.
And what's the blog called?
The name of the blog is Dubai Means Blog. This is my uniform.
I like that.
I also create my logo.
Very nice.
And I also have tattoo of my logo on my skin.
That's so sweet.
Like a trademark.
That's so sweet. But I think it's a great way for you to, you know, have that little bit of release, something else on your mind, and just take time for you. And even if it's working, at least it's time away from being a mother, right?
You get the point. My job for me is like my therapy. To relieve my pain as a mother of 2 kids with special needs. I want to give them always positive vibes, positive energy, and my happiness. But I found my energy going and doing a job that I love too much.
I know everybody who has children that goes to work feels like they run 2 different lives, but yours really is, you put on your nice outfit, you go to meetings, you have that, I suppose, different life, which you need because you don't get that time when you're with your boys. You've kind of split your life where you're a mum and you work, but in a way that you're living 2 different lives.
Yes, that's why I have also a nickname. My name as Italian is Simona. My nickname is Samira. Samira Cooper, actually. Also Italian people know me as Samira Cooper.
Okay, so you are literally living 2 lives.
Yes. Basically, when I am inside, I am the mother, I am Simona, I take care of them. But I keep my energy from Samira Cooper. It's me, it's me, it's me. It's like my ego wants to keep on going with my experience. I want to help people for the event. I'm passionate of doing media coverage. And I have never tired. I'm never tired.
But what do you find the most difficult or the challenging part of your day? Is it literally just multitasking? Because I know with 3 young children, and mine are only a year apart with the twins, my eldest. But is it juggling 3 different human beings? Or is it the fact that the boys need extra care? Or is it the fact that Lorenzo wants to do a little bit more that his brothers can't do? What actually is the most difficult part?
At the beginning, it was the most difficult period of my life as a mother of a triplet. At the very beginning, till they start to walk alone. They start to walk alone at the age one, 3 years and a half, the other one 4 years. That means for 4 years, carrying them was very struggling life. Wow. Of course, they need extra support. That's why we have a babysitter living with us. And about Lorenzo, I call him like a young man. He's super sensitive. Feeling so responsible for his brothers.
Sure he does.
He takes care about them. He loves them much. He helped me. Sometimes when I'm tired, he told me, "Mommy, don't worry. I can take care of them. I can put them on bed." Consider that they have the same. One of them, Giulio, is the highest.
Oh, really?
Even over Lorenzo, it's the tallest, even over Lorenzo. So it's funny see Lorenzo that help Giulio going upstairs in his bed. They are three very lovely boys, and now I'm not struggling. I love them. I keep my energy from the life. I keep my energy from my job. We can call also hobby, okay?
I do believe that whatever journey we're on in parenting, as a mother, I do believe they make us strong. They give us we only can really have what we can take. And I believe they push us and push us, but they know we can take it. And I think just to be a mum, we're very blessed anyway, right?
Yes, exactly.
So what do the boys love to do when it's just the four of you and you just have the date there? What do you love doing?
Generally, during the weekend, we bring them in Cheeky Monkey's play area. We live close to Varsha, is that one more close to our place. They love, Giulia Gabriele loves to do trampoline. It's the best. The best play that they can do. And Lorenzo, of course, he can do everything. Also, we used to organize the birthday party there.
Oh, really? Cheeky Monkeys, they're very good at that. They're very good at that.
They enjoy. And yes, even Lorenzo has he does lots of sport activities like football, bicycling. He loves.
Just being a boy.
Just being a boy.
Being a boy.
And for Giulia Gabriele, we used to bring them to riding horse.
Now, you see, that's very good therapy, I believe, right?
Yes.
And also help with the strength in their core,
Exactly.
sitting on the horse.
Is with horse riding, they improve their balance.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I'm so grateful, and I'm sure people after watching this, you've really given them some hope, and showing that, you can be a mom, you can be, an entrepreneur that you are, and do so much. And thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
It was my pleasure to share my story, and I hope that other women can see my interview, can take and keep from that some strengthness to keep on going. Just focus on your kids, even if they have special needs like mine. Focus on them. They will give us the power to do whatever we want.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Mwah. Mwah. Thank you.